wk6 has it all teed up. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Up to the races, middle of the field. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Escapes the pocket. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll go. Here's Darts. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He has it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Here's a return from the 7. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Darts out of the shotgun. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On first down, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Henderson here from the gun. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35. On first and 10, here's Dart. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Dart setting in the throw here. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dart gonna go for it on 4. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Front paw caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. We're going to run and draw here with Benson. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Got to figure out this third down here.
19. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go check, go check.
Here he goes, third and long. This one's caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 21-zip already. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Starting on the ground, here's Henderson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Same on the ground here with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here's the snap off for. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Going on first down. It starts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Back to throw. Here starts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 18, Pioneer. Ready,
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
Pass the street! Pass the street!
Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back
to throw, here's Richardson. Hits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Come on.
Play action, it's Richardson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Let's go now.
Richardson back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Practice hiking, 18!
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link.
On the double.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go, Scott. 60 vices, 60 vices.
3rd and long for him here. Right side, wheeled in by Pitts. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
19, Charger, 19.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here. With the gun this time, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, more like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the move, headed right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Dart going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he'll get it up to the 44. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's grabbed inside the 30. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On 1st down, here's Dart. It's complete, Mike Evans. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Putting a receiver in motion. Darts out of the shotgun. Rolling left, buying some time. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Dart setting in the throw here. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out. Oh, it's a fake. They're throwing. It's caught but short of first. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room, some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
To throw, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more than the late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman? He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and letting him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Now Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, break.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
He'll fire it deep back. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. Moving right. Aims it out down the sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay. No luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play.